In this video, we're going to be going over exactly how Moses the jeweler sells $1.3 million per month by selling watches and jewelry. Simple 3 is the process of finding your personal brand, doing organic type of content, making up your offer, and converting them through your website. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you a 30-day plan that tells you each day exactly what you have to do if you want to achieve the same exact results. So the first thing that I want you to understand is that his personal brand plays a really big role on how much money he makes, because his personal brand that he built it from zero is magnificently big in the jewelry and high-ticket watch selling space. As you can see, he's a negotiator. He makes instant profit. He has a New York City office and a store. He's, in general, such a warm public person and some sort of credibility that he has in materialistic stuff, or his chrome heart truck, which is $1 million, which is 1 out of 1, by the way. And the general idea of his personal brand really comes down to his team and the brotherhood that he made. That really plays a big role on his personal brand. The other thing we have to understand is who he sells to. Because if you don't know who you are selling to, first you can't target them and they won't even know that you exist. So the people who he's target are young millionaires mostly. People who make a lot of money and they're also young. They want to increase their network. And, you know, they have the desire of watching their dream jewelry or their dream watch. There are also New Yorkers or people who live in America. They can be dealers. Many dealers come to his store because he has the craziest collection of jewelry. Also chrome heart lovers, Cartier lovers, they actually serve them a lot, and they're mostly men. And so you have to understand who you are selling to. In your case, it can be people who live in America. They are fat, they want to lose weight. Even the city that they live, you have to know them exactly, okay? This way you can talk in their way, and when you really resonate with your ideal client profile, they're most likely going to fall into your personal brand. Now, the crazy thing about this whole funnel is that all of it is running for organic type of content. No paid ad is involved. So that runs through his personal page on Instagram, which has 2.1 million followers, and his page on YouTube that he is so active on, that I'm going to completely break it down for you here. So let's start by his Instagram. He has his word, his unique selling point, which is Mazal. Whenever he makes a deal, he says this word. That's kind of make his brand more unique. And then he has the address of his newest store and the link. Maybe if people want to go to his YouTube, watch longer form content, and get nurtured even better. So the whole thing runs on reels, posts, and stories, and each one serves a specific goal. The goal with his reels is to get mostly views, because if you want people to buy from you, they need to know you, they need to like you, and they also need to trust you. These are basic rules of marketing, and each single type of these contents serve one. For example, the lifestyle type of content, for example, in this video, he's making a night snack, which is so crazy. He takes out his Tiffany & Co. golden spoon and he puts, I don't know, golden cheese on the golden bread or something like that, which shows his lifestyle, make people to know him and kind of get them into his funnel. And then he puts challenges. These are the fun parts that makes people like you, and he does this really well because he is a really warm person and he shows all of the sides of his personality really well on social media. He also shows all of the deals, and this type of content really serves the trust, because if you think about it, when you see TJR Trades, which is a super successful trader, going on his store and buying a $20,000 watch, what you're gonna think about him? You're going to think that he has really a lot of credibility, and he also does this with posts that he shows more authenticity and more credibility. And I think it's really cool because only people who follow him or are checking his account can see these posts. that he's on his Ferrari and on his chrome heart truck, and he meets super famous people. Also, he deal with a lot of dealers. Now this gives him a really authentic personal brand, because what will happen if people see that you have a really great relationship with your competitors? They should know that they respect you, like they believe in you. So if you can partner up with your competitors, let's say you're a fitness coach, okay, and you can partner up with a super successful fitness coach and make a workout video, then you are not just both exchanging views, you're giving yourselves credibility that we both trust each other and we all both know that our system works, right? And now the most important part of this process that I'm the most excited to break down is his stories. And if you don't believe me that this is the biggest source of his income, let him say it himself.
It's a huge part of my day. It's a huge part. The earlier I put up and then people get excited.
I thought you had a deal or something today.
Yeah, where is it? Why is it not on my...
How much do you think the stories and stuff help your business?
It's everything. Most of my business is ran through it, yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, all of this business is going on stories. Now, if you don't have the right type of stories to put, eventually you're just burning your audience and making them not to click on your stories. The way that he runs his stories is that he gives a really detailed description about watches, and he records a video about it, and he shows the price. Now this goes with other models, and somewhere along the stories he start to build some urgency, like these are flying up, good investment to make, right? What he's trying to do is to saying that this watch won't be available again. They're flying up. If you don't take them, someone else will take them and you lose your opportunity, which makes some FOMO. Also, you can see here he's building again some scarcity by saying should fly so quick. And I'm going to break down the whole offer in this video. Now, the thing that I really noticed it just out of luck is that the first stories are super expensive watches. Like you can see 110K, 179K, 53K. And when you go through that row, okay, let's say he had this watch at the beginning, okay, and you're trying to buy a $4,000 watch, and you see $1,000 watches, a $2,000 watches, and you say, oh, the watch that I'm buying is so expensive comparing to these other watches. But when you first see $100,000 watch, a $200,000 watch, then you're gonna say, oh, a $14,000 watch is just like every other day thing that every other person buys, right? Which is really a great sales tactics if you have multiple different offers that you can get into that. But now his most important source of traffic is YouTube. And this is the same with most people, is that they send their traffic to YouTube to nurture them even further, to give more credibility to themselves and build their personal brand even further. If you put a little bit of more time on your traffic, on your YouTube, you're eventually 5xing your income, which really worth it, okay? So he puts videos each 3 days. It's recommended to put one video each week. If you want to put more videos, then that's you making more effort to scaling your business. Now, the crazy thing about these videos is that they are long. They are 20 minutes videos, 11 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 90 minutes here, 27, 16, 20, 25, okay? And they get good views, like 101K for a 25-minute video is a lot, right? And you can see here, again, big people going to the store. Here you can see Iman Gaji. A type of content that he has is Fridays at Moses, a store that gets a lot of views. It's a series. I actually recommend you to make series. I think that really gives you a momentum to get more of the ideal clients that you want. Now, the concept that I want to break down here on his YouTube that he's really the perfect example of it, is tangible versus intangible proof. But before that, did you guys see the Chrome Heart logos in the background? Give a thumbs up to the copywriter, okay? The human mind can't comprehend things beyond their power as proof. Now, take a moment, let this sink in, for me to tell you that tangible proofs are Iman Gaji, TJR, and super successful individuals going to his store. If you show a payment of $20,000 coming to your bank account, then that is a tangible proof because you're exactly showing whatever that happened in the foreground and what happened in the background, both. But let's say you rent a car, okay? Let's say this is a Lamborghini. Let's say this is a really bad version of Lamborghini, okay? And you take this car out. Well, people can tell you, even though you spend a lot of money on renting it, then people can't tell you that you rent it, right? But if you show people that like you made that money, they are going to believe that you are really up to something. Now, in his case, when he deals multiple different watches, then that's a tangible proof. When you see his car, let's say you see his Chrome Heart truck, okay, and you really like it, but you don't take that as proof because it's beyond your power. You can't believe that someone really owns that car, okay? The thing that you can take as proof is him selling a $20,000 watch, is him buying a $50,000 watch, right? So the point is, they are real people that you appreciate their values and you actually know them. Like, if let's say you bought Iman Gaji's course in the past and then you became a millionaire and you want to buy a watch, where are you going to buy that watch? Probably somewhere that Iman Gaji bought his watch. Right? Now, let's break down his offer. It's really interesting. And it's actually going to give you a clear idea of how to build a high ticket offer the way that people can't say no to. And it really comes down to 2 points of pull factors and push factors. Let's break down the pull factors first because I think it's so easier to understand. If you know this formula from $100 million offer, Alex Hormozy book, it says that dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement on time delay and at times effort and sacrifices is how valuable your offer is. And this is quite true, but you can't really understand it if I don't give you an example. So here's his example. That is, what's your dream outcome? Buying your dream watch. What is the likelihood of achievement for you? Well, you see all of your favorite influencers buying their watch from there, so you kind of actually sold to them because they have a lot of proof. Then what's the time delay? It's instantly cash at place. And then what's the effort and sacrifices? So here's the cool part. His prices are lower than the market, so you have to work less for it to pay this for the same watch, which makes your effort and sacrifices even less. Now, the most important thing in offers are push factors, because you can tell people that you're going to achieve this dream thing in lowest amount of time with the lowest effort and sacrifices. So in this case, you want to add scarcity, bonuses, and guarantees to your offer, and I'll explain each one here. Let's just start with the scarcity because it's so easy to understand. It's just creating fear of missing out through limited offers, limited bonuses, or something never being available again. Well, in this case, in this watch, you can see that there's only 250 pieces available in this world. Well, it's a limited offer. It's a limited bonus because it's a really cool watch and it will never be available again. There's also another way to make a scarcity, which is urgency. They're just changing their names. It's just a scarcity based on times that works mostly for B2B and B2C service-based high-ticket offers, coaches, creators, mentors, that you told them for the next 2 months, this offer won't be ever available again. Grab it right now. Now, another thing that I see really people miss it is bonuses. No one talks about them, but they are even more important than your offer. If you make your bonuses better than your offer, people are eventually going to believe that your offer, your core offer, is so valuable. Now, the thing is, you want to show people that they have to spend less effort to get more things. This is what makes your offer one-on-one. Now, in his case, is flipping a coin. It's truly a one-on-one concept that he has, because nowhere else you can go to a store and flip a coin for double or nothing the watch. You can go for 1K more up or down. You flip the coin. If it's heads or tails for you, you're gonna pay either $2,000 more or $2,000 less, which makes his offer so cool. Now, the thing you want to add is guarantee at the end of your offer, because let's say many people want to take their time to think if they want to buy or no. They're going to spend a year and probably they're going to get attracted to another offer. So what you do is you give them a guarantee that sells them instantly. In this case, the guarantee is 7 days. If you didn't like it, like the deal, you just get a full refund. Now, this is so valuable to make, okay? Don't miss this step. If you want to watch this video several times to not miss anything, please go ahead and do that. Now, let's get into the website here, because let's say you're getting all these traffic. Let's say you partner up with people, you have a great personal brand, but eventually, if you're not turning those people into paying clients, and you are not selling something to them, well, guess what? You're not going to make money. That's the problem with a lot of influencers, is that they get a lot of views. They're either shy to sell an offer, or they think people are going to call them a scammer if they sell something, which is completely wrong. People really appreciate you when you show your ideas, your products, your offers to the world. So now that we have the offer in place, we want to sell that offer. Okay, so starting of this page is new arrivals, which are so cool. Clothing drops, new news, showing some models here. And then we have categories that are necklaces, bracklets, rings, and etc. So also at the end of the page, which is something super new and super cool, which I think a new opportunity for 2026 that you can copy, is modern promise. Okay, this is customizing the offer for your clients. It also works for service-based businesses. Don't worry about that. Like, let's say you sell to people who want to lose fat, okay? And I know that women who want to lose fat, their diet should be a lot different from men who want to lose fat. So what you make is an offer that they can choose what diet they want to go in. Are they vegan? Are they carnivores? Whatever that is, you kind of get the point what I'm saying here, right? Let me give you the 30-day plan that tells you each day what you have to do. So let's start by the deep market research. At the beginning, the first day, you want to do a deep market research about first who you want to be presented as and who your ideal clients are. You can actually watch these videos several times to get a great understanding of what I'm saying, and then centralize your Instagram and your YouTube content based on your ideal client's need. And remember, more related you talk to your ideal client profile, more you talk about their pains and their pain points and problems, they're more going to listen to you, and then make more general types of content to attract the whole market. And I know some people are going to get pissed off here. You want to make super niched YouTube channels, but the videos that are going to make you the most amount of money are videos about general types of content. Now, I work with coaches and creators who sell high ticket offer, but I'm breaking down a completely different thing that attracts all of the business owners who want to scale their business. So not only I'm going to get more business owners to watch this video, I'm going to get more of my ideal clients to watch this video as well. And then what you want to do is to add your unique selling propositions to the video. The unique, noticeable little things that you add into your videos that when people see, they're just like, oh, this is yourself type of content, and I really appreciate it. And then give call to actions between your videos. Don't be shy. More call to action you actually give, more you're going to sell. And then what you're going to understand is that when you give a lot of call to action, it's a bit off, right? So what you can do to give a lot of call to action and also not turn people off is to give a lot of value between your call to actions, okay? And then from the day 7 to the day 20, you want to switch your offer to scarcity, bonuses, and guarantees that I talked about in this video. And you want to run email campaigns for your subscribers. Now, I mean people who opt in to get a discount potentially. They opt in to get a free resource, SOPs, templates, whatever that is. You click their email, their phone number, you run email campaigns for them. Your ultimate goal is to get them on a video sales letter and then use known individuals to justify your offer. Even if you don't have a big circle of network, just use their position and use their authority as a justifier for your offer. And then build a website and a landing page with a memorable domain. That's actually so important. And then from the day 20 to the day 30-ish, you want to scale the process. You want to see where in the process is leaking and update that. Now, the updated process of doing this is COO, hiring a person called CEO, which is a Chief Operation Officer. What he's going to do is to go through the whole process for you and see where in the process is leaking and solve that up for you. And then get an appointment setter to manage your DMs and a partner that can put the stories and build your content system. And at the end, you want to track all of the data that helps you scale your business and see where the process is leaking and solve that. This also helps the COO or even yourself find where in the process you are the weakest and where in the process you are the most powerful. You want to get more powerful in the places that you are powerful. And this was this whole funnel breakdown, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to work with me one-on-one and get a 5-star experience of scaling your business and your offer, go ahead and check the link in the description and on the pinned comments as well. So hope to see y'all on the next video. Peace.